bizarre thing about this woke culture, this anti-police woke culture, never have the scrutiny over police officers been greater. Never has the education of police officers been greater. Never has the diversity in the police department been greater. And once MLK said riots are the language of the unheard, something he said in the 60s, when those conducting the investigations, those making the decision about whether or not the officers are going to be charged, were white, as were the police departments. That has long since no longer been the case. The article I just now quoted about Connie Rice, the civil rights activist who sued the LAPD for decades, came out in 2017. That's 4 years ago. LAPD, she said, is not your grandfather's police department. Minneapolis, the police chief is black and Latino. Baltimore, where Freddie Gray died, we talked about this before. Number 1 and number 2 running the police department, black. The state attorney who brought the charges against the 6 officers, black female. 6 of the officers, black. Black judge before whom 2 of the officers decided to try the cases, and he found them both not guilty, by the way. All city council Democrats, majority black. 40% of the police department was black. The U.S. attorney at the time, Loretta Lynch, black. And the president of the United States, black. And we're talking about systemic racism, endemic racism, foundational racism. Are you smoking something? When Obama ran, polls found only 3% of Democrats said they would never vote. 3% of Republicans rather say they would never vote for a black person. 4% of Democrats, by the way. I'm sure different polls have different things. This is a prominent poll. In other words, virtually everybody would vote for somebody black if they felt the black person was qualified. First time the question was asked, would you vote for a black president? 1958 Gallup, 37% said yes. 37. 2007, 5% said they would not vote for a black person. So 95% no problem. And we're told that racism is in our DNAs, as Obama said. I mean, how incredibly insulting is that to you? To America? And don't get me started on Eric Holder with his pernicious racism BS.